I did a Wes Watson wake up time routine of 2:45 a.m. for 30 days, and you're not gonna believe what happened. I'm gonna share with you also the biggest thing that I learned from doing this, because let's face it, who the hell wakes up at 2:45 a.m.? Like, I've never even thought about it. Me being a veteran and even waking up at 4 in the morning, this was just so different. Now, I'm also going to share why I did what I did, why I wanted to try it. So for this, we got to go back to December 1st. They had an event in Dallas, the all-in event. It was December 1st and 2nd where Wes Watson spoke. Now, I took my team over there because those events are always life-changing. I really like them. I've been to another one last year that just changed my life. So I was like, let's go. It's going to be amazing. So when he spoke, he made me understand and become aware that to be at that level, you have to be different. So getting up at 2:45 a.m. is so different. It's so weird. You can't just believe it, right? So because of that event, I said, you know what? Let me try it out. Let me go ahead and do it. So when we got back, I got on that, that momentum. I was like, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's try it. And you're not going to believe that even though, yes, it was crazy, he gave a piece of advice that just changed everything. The non-negotiables that he talks about all the time. It needs to be a non-negotiable. So I've been getting up at 4 in the morning for years. And, sometimes I fall off and then I get back on, and then sometimes I fall off. But I had never seen it as a non-negotiable way. So when I just said it as a non-negotiable, and I said, you know what? I'm going to get up at 2:45 and I'm not going to negotiate with a bitch boys that is saying sleep in, or you're tired, or try again tomorrow, or whatever it is. So I just went through, and surprisingly, I liked it. I actually liked it. I've been liking it, and I'm still doing it. And I like it because it allows you to have so much more time for yourself in the morning before anyone is even awake. Now, of course, the main thing is not getting up and not doing anything. Like, you actually have to set a routine that you start working through. This could be another video, but for me, I wake up, I take a picture of myself, I weigh myself, I ground myself, I come back in, I ground myself outside barefoot, and then I come back in, and I like to watch my mindset video that I coach people on how to set your mindset first thing in the morning. And then I do my action worksheet that allows me to, reach my goals, stay on track, all that stuff. I like to read a little bit, meditate. So those are little things that I do before I take off to the gym. Now, sometimes I would feel like I was still sleepy or whatnot, but I would just be like, okay, no, just go through your routine. Just go through your routine. You'll be fine. And so I would push some days through my routine, even though I was tired. And by the time I would get to the gym, I would get in the sauna. I would start working out. It would allow me to just raise my vibration and feel good. Feel so good afterwards. And then get to the office and then just kind of go through the day, having more time and also just feeling better. There's a sense of, just feeling better because you did certain things that prepped your mindset and your vibration to now carry throughout the day. So the way I kind of stuck with it, it was through the non-negotiable, then having a good routine that I enjoyed in the morning, which allowed me to now snap out of the feeling tired. Now, I'm a veteran, so I've always struggled sleeping too. I've always struggled, like I always say I'm gonna go to sleep by 10 or whatever. When I used to wake up at 4, and I just couldn't. I just could not wake up. I just could not sleep. So now with this, even though not every time, my girl and I go to sleep super early, it does get me sleepy early. It gets me sleepy by 8:30. By 9, I'm already like, okay, it's time for bed. So I like that part of it too. So it's almost like exchanging my evening for the morning. Because let's face it, I mean, the evening during the week, like Monday through Friday, like nothing good really happens. I mean, maybe you're gonna be on your phone, maybe you're gonna watch some TV, but it's not good. So it's better to exchange it for the morning, because in the morning I would be more productive than I would be in the evening. Now, will I stick with this routine? Yes, I'm gonna stick with it. I like it. It's a different pace, and I like the mindset that he gives. If it gets harder, good, because it makes me be better. It makes me be stronger. If I don't sleep enough, good, because I know that day is gonna be harder, which is gonna make me stronger. So it's just kind of like rephrasing and reframing the way that you think. So that's something that I really like. Plus, I think just having extra time, even if I go slow, which some days I've gone slow through the morning, where maybe I read a little bit more, or I just take my time to just do certain things, and I end up kind of accumulating an extra hour of not accounted for, and I'm still good because I just woke up so much earlier, so it doesn't affect me. So if you're wanting to try not 2:45 a.m., I wouldn't recommend just going straight to the 2:45. But if you're trying to stick to 4 a.m. in the morning, or maybe 5 a.m. in the morning, my biggest advice would be make it a non-negotiable. Even if you say, you know what, it's gonna be a non-negotiable for a period of time, maybe 2 weeks or 30 days. Challenge yourself. Just say, you know what, I've been thinking about wanting to get up early, but sometimes I don't, and sometimes I do. Well, this is because it's not a non-negotiable. When you say something is a non-negotiable, what's a non-negotiable? Like, regardless of what time you go to sleep, regardless of where you're at, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of whether it is the weekend, you know of what time you're gonna get up. Why? Because it's a non-negotiable. So that would be my biggest advice. First, whatever time you choose, whether it is 4, 5, 6 in the morning, it does not matter. Make it a non-negotiable. And then the second thing, have a certain routine that you will do as soon as you get up. As soon as you get up, you know exactly the first, the second, and then the third thing that you're gonna do. And I would highly recommend something that allows your mind to go into a thinking mode, meaning allow it to expand. Don't get into your phone and don't start scrolling and watching nonsense, or the media or news, whatever. Don't do that. Have an intentional morning routine that allows you to expand your awareness. Read some books, meditate, pray, do some stretching. And then the second one is do something that's gonna get your blood flowing, going. Do some push-ups, crunches, go to the gym, do some stretches, something that's gonna allow you to wake up a little bit more. So let me know if you would like to try it. Comment down below if you are gonna try it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.